Well, as Christians, one of the things that we do is try to embrace the gifts of the Spirit, open ourselves up to receiving those things that only God can give us. Galatians mentions several of those things: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness. Those kind of gifts of the Spirit are so crucial to embracing unity. And as Ephesians 4 says, unity is also of the Spirit. It is a gift. And so it's inseparable.
Common Ground's digital presence is important because it can connect people and churches in a local, national, and global context. The church benefits when we model how to have conversations that show our diversity and still displays unity. And the digital presence makes that possible for everybody to access that content.
On our podcast, we have been able to draw such a variety of people who contribute to the conversation. Authors, historians, scholars, ministers of local churches, leaders of ministries. And they have been from across all the streams: Christian churches, churches of Christ, international churches of Christ, disciples of Christ. So we have, through this mechanism, been able to introduce people to others and other streams that can be a blessing. People that they might have never known, had a common heritage and had so much to offer to their own life. So those are a few of the ways that I think Common Ground's unity brings a unique character to this impulse toward unity and this desire for unity.
I've been in rural communities where there's just not a lot of opportunities for those in-person gatherings with different people. Or maybe they've lived in an environment that's so sectarian that they think it's impossible. Like there's just no way to get out of this mindset that is, all around. But through engaging with Common Grounds, you're able to see that the world is so much bigger, that there are so many unity-minded Christians out there, and you're able to find that common ground with people before you've even met them.
I've had the opportunity to interview a lot of folks, and there have been times as I've listened to answers that my own mind and heart has been changed or been expanded in ways that I may not have anticipated.
Some of the guests that we have are those that were not in my orbit before. And because we're talking to them, I'm reading things that they've written, I'm listening to things that they've done, they're opening my mind and eyes to what discipleship looks like in their context.
There have been times when I've differed with an answer that a guest has given, but it's been good for me to hear their heart and to hear the thought process that has, perhaps led them to think about something in the way that they do.
Find one person, have coffee with them, get to know them, and that just opens the door for God to work through that relationship and bring unity where before there wasn't any. And then just take it from there and engage with, our podcast, with our newsletters, get involved, maybe host a gathering. There's so many things that you can do down the road, but it all starts with that one relationship in the openness to the Holy Spirit and what the Spirit is willing to do through you.
And again, I take us back to John 17. If what's in the heart of Christ is the unity of believers, spiritual formation, us being conformed, transformed, shaped more and more into the image of Christ each day, with ever increasing glory, will make us have a greater heart for unity.